set to witness some high-class cricket action.
It looks like a hard surface. There is something for the fast bowling initially, but once the batters settle in, the ball will come on nicely onto the bat.
This is the playing 11 for today's match. Both teams are looking balanced and we can expect a cracker of a match today.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand.
Pacer has been brought into the attack.
There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball.
Well played for a single. That's wonderfully played, but straight to the fielder. He loves bowling from this end. Oh, he's got him on the first ball. That's a duck for the batter. Terrific stuff. The fielding side looks overjoyed by the breakthrough.
That was a fantastic piece of bowling. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. There's such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favorite players. Turned away for a single.
That's superb running. They really took on the fielders. Well played for a single.
That's gone high. Gone, bowled the right length and found the edge. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough.
Bowler will look to keep the new man on strike and create some pressure. He's picked that well, deposited into the stands for a maximum. That was stunner of a shot.
Turned away for a single.
Placed into the gap for a single. Good running.
Squeeze a single there. Good running.
Straight into his hands.
He decided to bowl that from round the wicket.
Well played for a single. He managed well to reach out to that ball.
It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match.
Placed into the gap nicely. Should look for some runs here. That's just poor running between the wickets.
Wow, he's picked the bones of that one.
Nicely played for a single.
That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate.
Odd cutters might get extra bounce on this surface.
These misfields can hurt the fielding team's confidence big time. The captain would definitely feel let down by the effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight.
He's misjudged it completely. Looks like he couldn't judge the pace of the ball. His skipper
Spinner brought into the attack. He decided to bowl that from round the wicket.
well played for a single.
Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are.
Nicely played for a single. That was a perfect throw. Placed into the gap for a single. Good running.
Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are.
He squeezed the ball into the gap for a single. Deep extra cover in position now. These misfields can hurt the team morale.
You really need to be on your toes at this level while fielding.
Really wide throw that one.
Spinner brought back from the other end. He decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Good shot for a single. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are.
Wonderful placement. Knows exactly where the fielders are.
Good stop, saved a certain boundary. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are.
The stadium is jam-packed and fans are cheering for their favorite team.
Turned away for a single.
इधर से ज्यादा अच्छा है अंदर वाला.
Placed into the gap for a single. Good running. Straight into his hands. That was a good throw.
Squeeze a single there, good running. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it.
Full marks to the skipper for the smart bowling changes. That was a perfect. Change of angle. He's decided to bowl round the stumps now.
Good shot for a single. That's an excellent throw.
हल्का तेज हल्का आगे. एक खाली.
Nicely played for a single.
Oh, he's thrown it wide. Very good running between the wickets.
A quick throw right on top of the stumps. Odd cutters might get extra bounce on this surface. Ball is in the air.
Loose shot and the fielder pulls off a beauty.
Terrific stuff. The fielding side looks overjoyed by the breakthrough. He is executing his bowling plan well. He is a smart bowler. He squeezed the ball into the gap for a single. He managed well to reach out to that ball.
He decided to bowl that from round the wicket.
Well played for a single. A quick throw right on top of the stumps.
They need more boundaries now to make up for their slow start.
Oh, he's got a hold on that one. Clean strike for a maximum and some catching practice for the crowd.
Turned away for a single.
Direct hit. He's a gun fielder. Won't take a chance. The stadium is jam-packed and fans are cheering for their favorite team.
Glorious. Absolutely glorious. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Very good running between the wickets. Squeeze a single there, good running.
Nice shot, but unable to.
Pace bowler comes back into the attack.
That's it. That's his zone. This has been hit a long way from the fence for a six. Picked up beautifully. The surface has played well today. There's a bit in this surface for both batters and the bowlers.
Good shot for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Turned away for a single. That's a quick throw right on top of the stumps.
Placed into the gap for a single. Good running. Overthrow. These extra runs won't help. Should look to control them. Monstrous hit into the crowd for a maximum. He looks more comfortable with the pace on the ball.
Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. Deep point in place to cover that fierce cut shot. Good shot for a single.
Wickets in hand always help, especially when it comes to firing in the death overs. Nicely played for a single.
He really had to reach for the ball to collect it.
Fielder now at mid-off. Placed into the gap for a single. Good running. He's thrown it wide.
Wow, he's picked the bones of that one.
Monstrous hit into the crowd for a maximum. Well-deserved 50 for the batter. He's really looking in good touch today. It's an excellent partnership between them. They're playing a crucial innings for their team.
He's growing in stature as well in this innings.
He squeezed the ball into the gap for a single. A quick throw run.
He decided to bowl that from round the wicket.
Smashed! That's pure power. Hits hard and well over the fence for a six. Well played for a single. He managed well to reach out to that ball.
Carved away through the gap for four. That is smart batting.
It's a treat to watch him bat like this.
That's gone high.
Nicely played for a single. He's thrown it wide.
Last ball coming up.
He's hit this really well. Do not bowl him there. It's a strong area. For
The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation.
he's all set to face the first ball of the innings.
Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum.
They are managing the required run rate quite nicely here. Oh, that's a biggie! He read the length early and heads it over the fence for a fabulous six. He's a street smart cricketer when it comes to playing spin.
Oh, that's hit him. Got into an awkward position there.
Talking.
Clean bowled.
I tell you what, the slower ball won't be a bad option on this pitch.
Cracking delivery. Almost unplayable.
Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's for more. Will he take him on again? Let's see.
Couldn't time that one as well as he would have wanted. Poor timing this.
Pace bowler into the attack. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Well, that's close. The bowler thinks he's out.
But the umpire disapproves.
And he decides not to take the review. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball.
Well played for a single. Connected well, but straight to the fielder. Cracking delivery. Almost unplayable. The batter looked extremely iffy on the previous ball. Lucky to have missed it.
Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. That was a moral victory for the bowler. That's a beauty. The batsman had to...
That was a morale booster for the bowler. That's just poor running between the wickets.
4 runs, plays into the gap fabulously.
He's showing that he is in brilliant batting form.
What a peach of a delivery that could have troubled most batsmen in the world. And there comes the famous salute. Wonderful to watch.
Got the wicket all right. The bowler now needs to collect himself and focus on getting another one.
Direct hit. As a batsman, one should never take on his arm.
Couldn't time that one as well as he would have wanted. Poor timing this. Spinner brought back into the attack. That's the end of the power play. Captain is now allowed to place more than 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle.
Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge.
Batter lost his concentration there.
Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good shot for a single.
He's a street smart cricketer when it comes to playing spin.
Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for 4.
It looks so easy when you have batting form with you.
Well, that's a snorter. Any top order batsman would have struggled with that.
Played it comfortably. That was all about.
Spin him back. I think that's a good move.
The surface has played well today. There's a bit in the surface for both batters and the bowlers. Perfect length. That's an excellent delivery. Batter lost his concentration there. Well played for a single.
Ah, that's a good throw. Straight into his hands. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat.
That was a morale booster for the bowler. Smashed! That's pure power. Hits hard and well over the fence for a six. Oh, that's timed beautifully. Found the middle of the bat.
Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Huge appeal.
But the umpire isn't interested. So he accepts the umpire's decision.
High on the bat, and it's a good wicket for the bowler.
Terrific stuff. The fielding side looks overjoyed by the breakthrough.
The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Squeeze a single there, good running. Leg by, says umpire. Runs at it to the team's total.
Stunning catch.
A bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines.
Beautiful stroke. Don't bother running. It was 4 from the moment it was hit. He has shown some attacking intent. Bowler needs to come back harder. That's hit him. And he looks uncomfortable there. The stadium is jam-packed and fans are cheering for their favorite team.
Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. That looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six.
Aerial route this time. Got him. That was a fabulous catch to get the breakthrough.
A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all.
Fantastic bowling. The wicket was well set up.
Good shot for a single. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. Turned away for a single. Connected well, but straight to the fielder.
He loves bowling from this end.
Oh, that's very close. And the deadly finger goes up. Goes upstairs. Batsman in a spot of bother there.
We're checking for a no ball. Fair delivery. No problem. Reaching outside. Impact outside. Wickets hitting. I'm afraid you need to overturn your decision. You'll be on screen now.
That's 4. Such a mesmerizing sound as the ball left the bat. Captain takes pace off. Spinner has been brought into the attack. It looks in good batting form. That is close. Loud appeal by the bowler. An umpire gives it a nod too. Excellent bowling.
We're checking for a no ball. Fair delivery. No problem. Reaching outside. Impact outside. Wickets hitting. I'm afraid you need to overturn your decision. You'll be on screen now.
धीरे वाला घूमेगा
That throwing arm is fast and accurate. Direct hit it is.
Leg by, says umpire. Runs at it to the team's total. Very well played. Just working on the field where the gaps are. Straight through the batsman. Magnificent bowling.
Such a waste of a wicket. He would be kicking himself for this. Really impressed by the field set by the captain. Excellent captaincy. 6. Kaboom! He swatted it over the fence with a cracking shot. That was a loose one by the bowler, and he made full use of it.
Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs.
Batter lost his concentration there.
Straight through the batsman, magnificent bowling.